My friends, last night, President Donald Trump gave a speech at the joint session of Congress. He addressed both the Democrats and the Republicans. They had the Supreme Court justices. They had everybody there, the cabinet, everybody. I gotta say, I was blown away. Not just because I love the man anyway. That was literally the best speech I've ever seen a president give, and I have watched all of the historic speeches that people talk about. It was a speech of unification. It was a speech in every way that said we're together in this. Americans. Let me tell you, if you don't believe in the man now, you need to go back and listen to it again. You need to see. 3 times he brought a tear to my eye. One time I just cried. I was crying like a baby. And when he introduced Widow Owens, and she was weeping, and his daughter was next to her with her hand on her knee. The President of the United States' daughter was next to a grieving widow of a hero soldier of the United States of America, giving her comfort. That is extraordinary. I don't care who you are. I gotta say, another thing. Now, I've seen Democrats come out this morning, especially like Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders, you've lost all credibility to me altogether. At first I was like, yeah, this dude's pretty cool. Yeah, he did some things for civil rights. Yeah, he was a good guy. Now, you're just a dumb motherfucker. How can you bitch about what he doesn't say in a speech and base your hate of him on that? Why not go with what the man says? Bunch of talking heads, asshats, those liberal Democrats. And let me tell you right now, and I consider this to be the truth. If you are a liberal right now, it has come to the point where we're so polarized by the Democratic Party that if you're a liberal, you are also a globalist. And if you are a globalist, you are anti-American. You're anti-patriot. So it has come down to globalists versus patriots, not left versus right. But I digress. Those talking heads, asshat Democrats are losing all credibility because of the way they are talking. When they come out and say stupid shit like this, when everyone else watches and knows, and because I guarantee you, this presidential address was the most widely watched one of all time. Even my child watched it. I noticed while I was watching it that my wife a couple of times turned the volume down on the TV in the next room. I'm just saying. Very important time in our lives, and it's a time for everyone to unify and get together. Enough of this division. It was absolutely hilarious that the Democrats sat during that. There were a couple of them. Now most of them got up because they had no choice. How are you going to not celebrate a hero of your country? Well, a couple did. They refused to stand. But she got a standing ovation. Her and her husband both, in my opinion, both got a standing ovation from our country and our legislators. Then Trump kind of insistently extends the ovation. And the Democrats wanted to sit down, but some of them had to stand back up. It was funny. Coincidentally, after the speech, the swamp drained itself. Go back and look. It was like someone pulled the plug in the bathtub and all of the shitty water right out. Ridiculous. What the Democrats are still trying to divide the country. And it's obvious now, it should be obvious to everybody that the Democrats all along have been the ones causing the division. Because it's their rhetoric, their lies, their falsities about the President of the United States of America that's causing it. If Donald Trump is causing the division, in America, why have the riots stopped as soon as he became president? That kind of tells you automatically where it came from. President Donald Trump. Amazing man. And lastly, really all I've got to say is that this, in my opinion, was the best speech I've ever seen a president give, let alone what Chris Wallace said in that forum. He's never seen a president give a better speech. But seriously, if you're trying to unify a country, if you're trying to let everybody know that they're together, that we're one people under one God, whether you call him Allah, or you call him God, or you call him Yahweh, whatever you call him, her, it's deity. It's the same for all of us. We have one Creator. In the end, that alone should unify us, not divide us. Trump called for help. He said he said that we were going to get help from our Muslim brothers. That's not division, people. That is unification. Trump wants everyone to have opportunity, but we have to follow the laws of our country. God bless you. Thank God for Donald Trump. Thank God that now I have seen several Democrats come around, and now they're calling him their president too. Makes me happy. I'm so proud of Donald Trump right now. God bless you. I love you. I'm praying for you. I hope you're praying for me, because I need it. You have a good one.
Little doggy.